Hi, this is Joshua from Cellular Labs. I want to record a quick video walking through the product tiering app that is currently on the cellulabs.com agency app store and why we built it and why you should use it. This is what the app looks like, and I'll walk through why we built this app. Um, Long story short, as a business owner or an agency owner, you have a lot that you need to worry about, right? Every ASIN has images, content, you have campaigns, keywords. There's just a lot to worry about. And oftentimes it can be overwhelming. We built this product tiering app to really break down each one of your ASINs, score them based upon metrics and weights that you give so that you can be more surgical in making the changes you need to make your business more profitable and more profitable faster, right? So again, this app is still in beta. You can sign up for the beta, but I want to walk through how you'd create a report and what a report looks like. So very quickly, name the report, select a venue. I'm going to work with some demo data here. Selecting a start date and end date, and then number of tiers. So really the way this app works is it breaks down all of your ASINs into a number of tiers that we select. So it could be 1, could be 5. We're just going to look at 3 here for a minute. And then we can weight these metrics, meaning if I weight total revenue as a 2, my app is going to generate a report basically scoring ASINs and giving points to total revenue twice that as if I were to select a 1, for example, right? And I'll show that in just a minute. But these are the metrics we have available. Let's just say I selected 1 on all of them, right? So revenue, page views, click-through rate, conversion rate, PPC revenue, gross margin, and then organic sales, right? And then you generate a report, right? So let's go to that report. So very quickly, and I'll walk through this, and I'll show you this specific marketplace or demo data has a lot of ASINs. But you can see how there's a color that is that top tier, and then it changes colors when there's a bottom tier. And notice on the side here is the total points, right? So based upon the weights that we've given and the metrics that we've selected, the product tiering app is going to score each one of our ASINs. So you can see right here, this top ASIN has good amount of sales, so it's green, kind of yellow in some of these impressions, click-through rate and conversion rate. Maybe margin is less good compared to the other products in tier 1. And then we have just an organic sales, right? All that leads to a score. Those tiers are broken apart based upon score. So it looks like tier 2 starts off at a score of 5, right? And then of course there's a bottom tier in the white here. Looks like about 4 points is where that happens, right? Now what's the point of this? It allows you to really be surgical about saying, okay, maybe I have, an ASIN where the click-through rate is really good, but the conversion rate is not. So maybe an ad is performing well, but maybe there's something wrong with the actual listing, right? And you can take the creative liberties you want to in addressing some of these metrics, right? But let's say we had super good impressions, but a really awful click-through rate and conversion rate, right? That might be something that we need to look at, right? So very quickly, I can look at the ASINs that are performing relatively well and compare them to other ASINs in that tier, right? For example, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense for me to compare one of my best ASINs with one of my worst, right? But I want to compare it with the other ASINs that are performing relatively well, right? Maybe you have less products here. Maybe you only have 10, right? And maybe these top ones are performing quite well. Maybe as an agency, you don't want to touch many of these top performers because they're already performing well. If you make edits, maybe just slight edits. But maybe you could get a lot of bang for your buck if you come down to the second tier where there are some good things and some things that could be improved. but maybe some slight improvements in the second tier would lead that product to be in a 1 tier, right? So really the product tiering app allows you to get a snapshot of how your products are doing in comparison with the tiers that they are in, and to be very methodical about making the edits that you need to get the most bang for your buck. Again, really, as an agency, you won't put it like this, right? But you're selling time and expertise, right? And there's only so much you can do. And so, especially when onboarding a new client, this app allows you to be just to make some improvements that you need and get a lot of output for those edits and those tweaks. So hopefully that makes sense. What the product tiering app is. Again, if you have any questions, let us know. Happy to walk through it, and we'll catch you in the next video.